Please key in the attendance. Okay, we are not going to wait for the rest. Yeah. Okay, they came in already. So we have discussed part A and part B of question 12. So now we want to go to part C. Okay. Before I get into part C, okay. Okay, this is a unit circle. Okay. If the angle is 0, means it's here. Okay, at here, at point A, the angle is 0, right? Okay, if it's here, that means it turns 90 degrees. So the angle here is pi by 2. If we come to here, then the angle will be pi. If we come to here, it turns from here to here. The angle will be 3 pi by 2. Okay, when you turn one big round, it comes back to point A again. So the angle will be 2 pi. So this one can continue with 5 pi by 2. So you see, trigger is something that it can go round and round and round and round. And here, it becomes 3 pi. Second round, it becomes 7 pi by 2. Then it can go to third round. It go on and on. So every time you go one round, you add 2 pi. Okay? So it can go on and on and on. Okay. Why I have to say this is because we are going into part C. They ask us to prove that. Okay, so we are going to do this. So this is 1 over cos x plus 2 pi. Okay, so you see, cos 0, cos 2 pi, they are the same, correct? So any angle, it doesn't matter. Okay, any angle, we have to remember this. That means if I have cos x plus 2 pi, it is the same as cos x. I have sin x plus 2 pi. It will be the same as sin x. Because you go the second round, so it will give you the same value.
Does
If
it go
I
for
have,
this? Does it go for the same as like x plus 4 pi?
yeah.
Is the same yeah, okay.
As long as you go one round, you go back to the original position. So this will be tangent. Okay. Are you okay? So that's why I will put this as equal to 1 over cos x. So this is equal to fx. So explain. So now they ask you to explain the geometrical significance of this result. So how do you explain? As what I explained here. Every 2 pi is 1 cycle. Every 2 pi is 1 cycle. Right? So what is the, so it shows that you have a periodic of how many? 2 pi. Every 2 pi is 1 cycle. Okay? So that is the significance. So you have to remember. So that is called the geometrical significance of this result. Got it? Hello?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah.
Okay, can we go to part D? Okay, can you take out your calculator and start to plot the graph? Sketch the graph. Go to the window, set the domain from negative . From negative pi by 2 to 5 pi by 2. You do a zoom fit. Okay, when you do a zoom fit, you change the negative to become very big. You go to the window again. You didn't see anything after you do a zoom fit. So you change the Y minimum.
Miss?
To negative 10, then you go to the window again.
Miss Do,
Yes?
we have to change to radian mode first, right? How do you do that?
Yeah. You go to the mode button. You see this mode button?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you change that. So, from part A, we know that there are 2 vertical asymptotes. Still remember what are the 2 vertical asymptotes? One is the pi by 2. The other one is the 3 pi by 2. Am I right? So your graph go in this way. Maybe you can go to your y maximum, you can reduce it to maybe 10. Then you go to graph again. Then you can see clearly the stationary point. You can find the stationary point. Using your GC. If you can't get the graph like mine, you better let me know.
Miss, mine has another curve.
I know, I haven't drawn yet. I haven't drawn yet, okay?
Miss,
Yes. Why?
Miss, my graph doesn't look like that.
Your graph doesn't look like that. I told you already, if you do a zoom speed, you won't get this graph. So go to the window. I told you, yeah, change you look at your friend got their graph. Because they change the y minimum and the y maximum. Please adjust by yourself. You must learn how to adjust. Adjust until you get this graph. Please do so by yourself.
Oh,
Is my turning point correct? Can you get by adjusting the y minimum and maximum? Okay, thanks for confirming. They ask you clearly mark the stationary point, so you have to mark. Everyone got that? Okay, Yes? Okay, any further question on this?
No, not really.
No, huh? Okay, what do I set for minimum and maximum? If you look at the value that I have here, so what should the maximum and minimum value you should set for yourself? You see, this is 1. This is negative 1.3. So you set your x minimum as negative 10, your y minimum as 10, then you will get maximum as 10, then you go to the graph, you will get the answer. Okay? So when you set trigo, especially when it turn to infinity, correct? Then you have to know how to set your calculator. Yep. Okay. So now, okay, I'm going to go to question. I'm going to solve one kinematic question with you about trigo. Can you please turn to page 83? We are going to do question 9. Okay, are you in question 9 now? Yes or no?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so now we talk about the displacement is 8 sin t over 2. Okay? T greater than or equal to 0. Okay, now everyone key in this function into the calculator. Into y1. So what should you put in y2?
The differentiation
Okay, so how to put the differentiation?
math 8, right? Math 8.
Yeah, math 8, correct? Then you have this come out, am I right?
Here. Then alpha trace
Yeah,
x equals to x.
yeah. So then your y3,
Same thing, but it's y2 instead.
yeah. So everyone know what to do with this? So this one is ST, this one is VT, and this one is AT. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. So now, can someone tell me how am I going to answer part A? Is the dog to the left or to the right of its kernel after 3 seconds?
You just sub in 3 and 7 seconds into the Y1 and see if
To
it's
the
negative.
Y1.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me what is S3?
Seven point 97996.
7.79.
7.97.
97.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 7.97.
99. Yeah.
Nine seven nine nine
Yes.
98. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now, so it's to the left or to the right?
Right.
Right. Right.
Mm. Right. Okay. Why is to the right?
Positive.
Yeah, because it's positive. Okay. So can you please do the other one? So this one is to the right, huh? So that means this is the kernel. So the dog is here. Okay. So what is S7? Can someone give me the value of S7?
Negative 2.8.
Negative 2.8. So that means it is here. All right. So it's to the left. Okay. Done. So shall we go to part B? Find the velocity function. So you have to differentiate the displacement, correct? Okay. This is the velocity function. Okay, can I have someone to tell me what to do? Ashley? Ashley, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, can you tell me what to do? Definitely, I will write an 8 there. If I differentiate sin, what do I get?
Cos.
Cos. So I have to write down the angle. Then times. Brandon?
Yeah.
Then times by what?
Derivative of the angle.
Yeah, so what is it? How do you look at T over 2? This is how you look at this. So Brandon, what is the answer?
How?
Yeah, thank you. So I simplify it. I got 4. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay, so now Part C. Is the dog moving to the left or to the right after 4 seconds? So direction, we look for V, correct? So you look for V4. So you can use your calculator straight away, call out Y2. Call out Y2, 4. Okay, what is the answer?
Negative 1.66.
Negative 1.66 meter per second. Okay, so moving to the left or to the right here?
To the left.
Yeah, so to the left. Moving to the left, huh? Okay. Got it? Then part 2, V10. Can someone give me the answer?
1.13.
Okay. So it is moving to the right. Okay. Can or not? Okay, show that the dog's speed is maximum when it is moving past its kernel. Speed is maximum, so what must you do?
VT equals 0.
So draw a sign diagram.
Sign diagram of what?
VT.
What in my VT?
4
You
cos.
want to, wait. You draw a sign diagram of VT, it can't help you because I want speed is maximum means velocity is maximum. So what must I look for?
AT 0.
Yes, AT, you are right. So what you need to do is you need to have the AT function. That's V prime T equal to 0 in order for you to talk about maximum of V. Clear? Are you okay? So if you differentiate VT, okay, can you tell me what is the answer? Differentiate cos, what do you get?
Negative sign. Negative sign.
Negative sign, yes. Copy down the angle. Time by, okay.
1/2.
Why 1/2, Queen?
Because T/2 is half T.
Yeah, the derivative of T/2 is half. Okay. Okay, so I will get -4, -2 sin T/2. Do you realize that this is the same as negative 1/4 of ST. Do you realize that? Do you realize that this is the same?
Huh.
No.
No, that.
So that's why they say, show that the dog speed is maximum when it moving past the kernel. So that means I'm talking about AT equal to 0. That means sin T/2 equal to 0. So you see, you don't have to find T. You look at here. So whatever value of T here that you get, if you put into ST, for example, my T1, it will be 8 sin T1/2. Right? So it's the same thing. T1. So 8 times 0. So equal to 0. So isn't it is at the kernel? Hello? Do you get me? Hello? Are you
Miss,
clear?
can you explain the minus quarter ST again?
Okay. Hold on. I use another method. Okay, our ST okay, our AT is correct. So maximum right? So therefore, am I right? Are you okay? If I write it like that,
Yep.
so trigger on because it changed from sin to cos to sin, that kind of thing, right? You bound to have situation like that. So solving trigger is very, very different from solving other like exponential or log, because it's repeat itself. Are you okay? Okay, so let's solve one question on maximum and minimum. Okay, let's go to page 91, question 9. Okay. Anything to do with circle, you have to, since angle is measured in radian, so you have to remember this formula, arc length. You understand the meaning of arc length? I mean, this is a circle. Part of the circumference, this is called the arc. Okay, this is the angle theta, this is the radius. So the answer is r theta. Okay. So the area of a sector, this is called a sector. So the area will be half r square theta. Theta is measured in radian. So you have to remember that. You have to write this one down. If you happen to come up with a circle, they deal with the problem on area or arc length. Okay, so now they say Hugh can row a boat at 3 km/h and can walk at 6 km/h. He is currently at point P on the shore of a lake 2 km in radius. He will row to point Q and then walk around the shore to point R. Show that PQ is 4 cos theta. Okay. When you have a triangle, listen, okay, this is the radius, correct? So this is theta. This one also is theta, correct? Radius is 2 km. Okay, so what is this angle? Can you tell me what is this angle?
Which one?
Pi minus 2 theta, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means we have this called sine rule. Okay, that means this is the angle, this is the opposite side. So I have PQ divided by sin of the angle, opposite angle, is equal to, if I take this 2 km, it will be 2 divided by sin theta. Okay. So that is how you work. So this is called sin rule. You can go and check it out, the sin rule. Okay. So we also know that sin pi minus 2 theta is equal to sin 2 theta. Okay. So these are all the trigo formula that you have to know. So PQ is equal to 2. Okay, can someone tell me sin 2 theta, I can write it as what? still remember we have the double angle formula?
Yeah.
You have that?
Yes.
So I'm going to replace my sin 2 theta as 2 sin theta cos theta. Then I cancel. So I prove. Done. So you need, when you talk about trigo, correct? All these double angle formula, triangular formula, all that, please go and check it out and use it. Write in your notes. Are you okay? So this will be your part A. This is called sine rule, sin rule. You have another rule called cos rule. All do IG, you have done that, whether you do MX or not. Okay? Ratio of the length and sin of the opposite angle. They are the same for all the three pairs. Clear? Okay?
Yeah.
So, for part B, you have to know this formula. Speed is equal to distance over time. Okay, so time will be distance divided by speed. So T is the total time. Time from P to Q plus time from Q to R. Okay, so distance of PQ is 4 cos theta divided by, okay, can someone tell me divided by what? Adrian. Adrian. Adrian, are you there?
Yes, miss.
Divided by what? Row the boat. Read the beginning of the question.
Is it 3 kilometer per hour?
Yeah, the speed is 3. You are right. Okay, plus, okay. For this distance QR, so we know that the circle property, angle at the circumference and angle at the center, it is twice, correct? So we are going to use this formula to find the arc length. So can you tell me the arc length for QR? Radius is 2 angle is angle is
2 theta.
2 theta. What is the walking speed? Hakim, what is the walking speed?
6 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, so I put down here 6. Okay, so I got the formula. All right. Then the rest you can do already. Shortest, longest, all this. Yeah. So the problem here is on forming the formula. Every time when you talk about maximization, is always the formula part. So then you can differentiate. Okay, now phi theta. Okay, so I'm going to differentiate this for you to see. Okay, now dt over d theta. Okay, 4 over 3. You differentiate cos, you got negative sin times 1 plus, you differentiate 2 over 3 theta, what do you get?
2 over 3.
Yes, 2 over 3. So I put this equal to 0. Okay, so I have sin is equal to, sorry, right? So it means that my 4 over 3 sin theta is equal to 2 over 3. So my sin theta will be equal to half. Okay, your theta is between 0 and pi by 2. Okay, later I will teach you how to solve the others. Okay, so now how to get the angle theta? Okay, who can tell me the exact value? If I don't have the exact, okay, theta equal to, I go to my calculator, I put sin inverse half. Okay, can someone give me the answer?
1/6
Okay, pi by 6. This is the exact value. Calculator give you pi by 6. If you have a
Yep, pi
scientific
by 6.
calculator, okay, good. So then this is the exact value. So I want to know whether this is a maximum or minimum, longest time or shortest time. So I put here pi by 6. So I determine if less than pi by 6, I think this will be negative. This will be positive, this will be negative. I think this is the maximum. Okay, if I'm not wrong. Okay. So this is my dt over d theta sine diagram. So this is the part D. Okay, part E. So what route should you take to travel from P to R? The longest time. So this is the longest time. at the angle. So shortest time is which one? So what you need to do is you shortest time you count, you plot the graph, then you see you plot this graph, see the lowest value. I think it's across the walk around. Okay, so that one you can check from your textbook the answer. Okay, so I expect you to do all the questions on trigo in chapter 2 and 3. Then next week I will talk about integration of trigo. Then we have 1 week, go through all the questions and practice. Then we will have our exam. Okay.
Okay.
So I won't go into too much of trigo. I just want to make sure you know how to do the differentiation of trigo. Are you clear? So I will try for the test. I minimize all the concept on trigo. Like for example, solving a trigo, I will try to teach you how to solve using your graphic calculator. That's it. Because during final exam, there's not much on trigo as well. Important thing, you must know how to differentiate and integrate. Clear? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will see you the other class. Tomorrow we still got 1 class. We can discuss some more questions. And another one, I will see you next week with integration. Okay, please start to do your work. Record down the important thing, okay? Thank you, class.
Thank you, Miss.
Adios, miss.
Thank you,
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Miss Do,
Yes?
can you go back to the previous slide, please?
Okay, which
Oh.
one?
I want to ask you about the arc length question.
Oh, arc length.
Yeah, for
Arc
the
length is here.
yeah, for that one, how do you get 2 times 2 theta over 6?
Oh,
Like the 2
that is
theta,
the-
where do you get it from?
The property of a circle. Still remember this?
Yeah.
If this is theta, this one will be 2 theta. Angle at the center is double the angle at the
Oh,
circumference.
okay, okay.
Yeah, okay?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome.